The Berlin Wall, an iconic symbol of the Cold War, was initially constructed starting on August 13, 1961, and dismantled in the weeks following November 9, 1989. Part of the Iron Curtain, the Berlin Wall was the most prominent part of the German Democratic Republic border system. It was built during the post-World War II period of divided Germany. It effectively decreased emigration or escapes from 2.5 million between 1949 and 1962 to 5,000 between 1962 and 1989. When a statement that crossing of the border would be permitted on November 9, 1989, masses of East Germans approached and then crossed the wall. The wall was subsequently destroyed by a euphoric public over a period of several weeks. Its fall was the first step towards German reunification, which was formally concluded on October 3, 1990. However, controversy over the wall began again during 2004. What is currently unused land next to Berlin's famous Checkpoint Charlie Museum will soon host a familiar and much hated site. Parts of the famous Berlin Wall are being rebuilt on this piece of land, which used to be part of the border area between East and West Germany. The 200-metre-long stretch of Berlin Wall caused an unknown number of East Germans to die as they tried to flee their dictatorial state. The project is being organised by Alexandra Hildebrandt, head of the Checkpoint Charlie Museum, a major Berlin tourist attraction. She is adamant to ensure that people are aware of the land's past aspect of the border area and that it should therefore be marked and remembered as such. Hence her idea to reconstruct parts of the wall. For those who suffered under the Berlin Wall, this is very difficult to accept. Most remnants of the Berlin Wall quickly disappeared after German reunification in October 1990, among the general euphoria, and today there are only a handful of segments left in Berlin. Tourists unfamiliar with the suffering the Berlin Wall caused to so many people can easily get the impression that the wall was the only division between the two German states. In fact, a so-called death strip with automatic shooting devices, barbed wire and electrical fences was also part of the wall which separated East and West Germans for 28 years. Strange as it may seem, during December 2003, a 29-metre-long so-called hinterland piece of the Berlin Wall was auctioned off in Berlin, 14 years after the fall of communism and the Berlin Wall. An anonymous bidder bought the piece of land for 174,000 euros. The starting price was 75,000 euros. One participant voiced his unhappiness about the sale, calling it a scam with an important piece of German history being sold in order to promote the auction of 300 pieces of property. Local authorities now allow freestanding houses to be built according to the Protection of Historical Monuments regulations. The houses have to be built about 3 meters away from the wall. Most remnants of Berlin's once 42-kilometer-long dividing line have disappeared since the night of November 9, 1989, when tens of thousands of East Germans streamed across the newly opened border into what was then West Berlin. Emotions were running high, and most people on either side of the wall wanted it to disappear as quickly as possible after its 28-year-long existence. No exact figures exist on how many people perished trying to cross the wall from East to West Germany.